Welcome back. It's Wednesday. Y'all had us doing playback last night. Shout out to everybody who came to that playback. Man, at one point I saw like 40, 45 people in there. But we love y'all. We got a $2 donation. We'll take them. Add it to the travel fund. We'll take them. But man, I'm glad to be back doing podding, talking. We got lots to talk about. Yesterday was a long day. But before we get there, welcome to episode 57 of the Best Damn W Show. That is the Best Damn W Show. I'm your host, Jay. I got my sister Lo in the building. How you doing? Oh, do we got intro music and shit?
Wiley's slacking on his
Wiley's
shit.
slacking over there.
He back there drinking.
Hold up.
He said, let me get a little swivel real quick.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Hey, I said my name. I ain't getting nothing.
Hold up. And you also kept going.
I did. My fault, man. I supposed to stop. I gotta get used to that. My bad,
Right.
dog. We acting like amateurs, so we need to rewind. Need to stop and do it again.
No, you know, Wiley got his Ric Flair ready though.
You already know he gonna be lined up, ready for his when I bring him up there.
I be
Go
back
ahead,
here
Wiley.
chilling, doing my 1-2, and here they go. But for our peoples. Hold on, I gotta cut you down, Jay, because that shit loud.
Thank you, Wiley. I appreciate you. Now, there we go. We got Lo in the building. y'all had Lo. Y'all got Lo tired today, man, because y'all demanded a playback for Game 5.
Nah, I'm blaming them, but I'm also blaming the Aces for not ending it. We're gonna talk about it.
Yeah,
But we blaming the Aces
the
too.
OT was what made it
The
worse.
OT took it over top for sure.
Yeah, the OT, Kelsey getting hurt because they had to stop the game. I don't want to blame her for that, but you know, it was just a lot going on. But I'm glad you're doing good. I'm glad you're here. We 30 minutes early because of Lo, so we all can get some rest. And I got my brother Nick Andre in the building. What clip is that?
I don't know what that is. I just go with the
Hyper
flow.
Steel.
Oh shit, I didn't know what that was. And of course, we got a man Wiley on the 1s and 2s, best producer in the land, baby. Woo! You know he gonna have that one. Lined up, man. Everybody had a good Wednesday.
Great.
It was solid.
Wiley was great. It was a long day.
Wednesday.
I had a long day. I had to go get a flu
it's been a
shot
long-
and all this other stuff.
Yeah, at least it calmed down a little bit today. Weather-wise, it's been hot as shit here. It's almost there. It's almost done. We're gonna be back in the 60s on Monday. I gotta get to Monday to get out this 85 plus shit. So
yeah, I had to turn my air back on. I was pissed.
yeah, man. Hey, man, I don't want to be dealing with that shit, man. God damn.
Especially after the hot ass summer we had. Shit.
Jesus, man. It's like the sun was here all summer. Like every time you
just
walk
sitting
outside,
on your forehead.
yeah, it was like right here, no matter what. Like that was too much. But what up, Jay? What up, Phee? Who else in there? That's all in right now. But I see y'all piling in from YouTube. And are you in San Antonio? Oh, that's where you at there. Okay. You hate the summertime. A lot of people do. I'm not gonna say I hate it. I'm not gonna say I hate it. You know, I'm not gonna say that, but
yeah,
I don't like.
You're a little wild, Jay, with the whole "I hate summer" shit.
Yeah. I don't hate it, but I will say I do dislike 90 and humid. That's what it is. What up, Jada? Internet.
What's up,
Jada.
What's
Jada, I know you were stressed last night. I feel for you.
I know you was. Hey, was you there last night, Jada?
I told y'all she was at the game.
Oh, you did? I didn't even hear you say that one. I did not hear that. Well, I know you were stressed for sure. Well, shout out to y'all. Moving on. Let me see. Anything? Oh, man. Of course, man. Hit the like button. You know, share with a friend. To tell a friend that's gonna tell a friend that's gonna tell a stranger. Like and subscribe. Actually, right now we StreamYard added a thing where it's a UR code. Was that
QR.
Wait, URL code? What's
Q.
QR code. Jesus Christ. We needed a sig. QR
Hey, boy
code.
acting
There we go.
old.
QR code.
Yeah,
URL.
Old as hell. Acting old as hell.
Man,
Jeez,
yo, I'm all over the place. Hit the QR code, and it's gonna send you straight to the YouTube. Subscribe, like, and subscribe, comment, and share it. Man, I'm all over the place. But shout out to everybody who's sharing the stream. I love summer, but Houston, Texas, or summer are different.
Y'all
man.
People, I know y'all go through it.
Yeah, I know y'all definitely go through that shit. Man, I know. I'm sorry, Felicia. It's really been a long day, but we're gonna get to it though. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get it right. We're gonna get it right. Don't worry about that. But let's jump right into this. We got a lot of shit to go over. I'm gonna start the show off with Phee. If y'all been living on the rock, Phee had her exit interview yesterday, and she started off her exit interview with some quotes about Cathy. A whole statement. It was like 5 minutes almost. If you watch the whole thing, before I get everybody's opinions and thoughts on it, the few things that jumped out to me and a few other people. The first thing I saw was we have the best league in the world. We have the best fans in the world, but we have the worst leadership in the world. That right there was a bar. Then that just kicked it off. And then the other stuff I saw and we all saw was she said Cathy told her only losers complain about the referees. She said Cathy said this is the commissioner of the WNBA. Everything is allegedly. We don't know, but we kind of know. She told her that Caitlin Clark should be grateful for the WNBA because the league is responsible for her sponsorship deals. Also, Phee said she tore a couple of ligaments on her ankle during that game, and she said we go to battle every day to protect the shield for a league that does not value us. Lo, I'm gonna give it to you, Lo. What was your thoughts on all of this?
I mean, I have zero issues with nothing, to be honest.
Yes.
Nafisa Collier said during her exit interview, she used her exit interview as a platform to whack Cathy, and it's long overdue. If I'm being honest, anyone who has followed me on social media for the last 4 years or so in the WNBA space knows how I feel about Cathy and her antics in regards to how bad she is at promoting further growth of the league and just the overall well-being of the professional athletes. I mean, it's so many examples I can pull from. The fact that she said Brittany Griner was going to have additional security when she came back from Russia, and people were able to heckle her and walk up on her in the airport. The fact that she mysteriously found $200 million, or however much it was, 25 million. I can't remember the exact amount. It was some millions to finally fly private all of a sudden when Caitlin Clark got into the league. Or we could talk about last year, the fact that when she was blatantly asked about racism in the WNBA, she essentially said, and I'm paraphrasing, but this is essentially what she said, is that it's good for the league.
Definitely
I just don't see her purpose in the WNBA. I think that you're only as good as your leader, and she's proven time and time again that she is not a good leader. I think it was a genius move for Phee to, speak so boldly, because it generated a lot of strong media attention. It was all over ESPN and multiple sports talk shows today. Shoot, even my daddy texted me this morning, was like, did you hear what Phee said? Mind you, this man does not watch the WNBA.
Your pops be locked in because of you now.
I'm telling you, so he literally texted me like, did you see what's going on? And so, from an optics standpoint, national media backing Phee and the players doesn't look good for the overall leadership in the WNBA, i.e. Cathy. And I think, frankly, the things that kind of stuck out to me was she accused the league of being dismissive, which is true, lacking accountability, which is true, and just being tone deaf in regards to their overall leadership. And I think it's imperative because the CBA negotiations, the deadline is October 30th.
October 30th, yeah.
So
man, that's around the corner.
Please believe this statement was very calculated. The players feel like the league's leadership and ownership aren't taking them seriously, so they're bringing the issues to the forefront. This isn't new for the WNBA. We've seen these women always stand 10 toes down on things that they consider inequality or just simply unjust doings. I mean, we saw them speak out about police brutality against African Americans and brown people. We saw them advocating for certain individuals to occupy political spaces, and now we're seeing them advocate for themselves as professional athletes. So I don't think people realize how imperative this CBA deal will be for the future of women's basketball, period. Especially with the momentum on the side of the players right now, when you have, phenoms like Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Juju coming in, Paige Beckers. Like, you have people that are following them from college, and y'all know that has always kind of been the disconnect, keeping the fans from college to follow into the WNBA, and we finally have that now. So with the momentum, I think because Phee is also the vice president of the WNBPA, and she's a high profile voice for them. I think that the statement carries more weight, and then you see her also fellow co-workers, the other players supporting her as well. So I think it was a genius move. Oops, did I push something? Sorry, I did not mean to push that. Wiley, fix it. I thought it was a genius move, and
That was me.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was a genius move, and I thought it was the right time to do it, especially with the CBA right around the corner.
And before you go, Nick, real quick, and and for those that's wondering why Lowe keeps saying I have no issue with it, is because a lot of people have issues with it.
Correct.
Like, a lot of people are saying that, or people even asked her in the presser, like, would you have done this if y'all would have won? It's called an exit interview. She's not going to be talking about this when she has more games to play, if she's in the finals and she's going to see Cathy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's an exit interview. So regardless if they would have won the finals or whatever, she's going to have an exit interview and she was going to do this. She's been holding this information since February. So it's like, it's not, she wasn't just going to do this because she lost. This was going to happen regardless,
and then
if she won a ring or not.
And people are also saying it's to further promote Unrivaled. And two things can be true. I mean, if I had a business, I'm going to plug it every time too.
Absolutely.
But I'm also looking out for the sisterhood of the WNBA in general, because she is on that board of people that, are fighting for the different rights and the different amenities that they're looking for. So I think two things can be true. Is it wrong? Like, it's not bad that she's also fighting for Unrivaled. That's her business. Like,
right. Exactly.
Like, what?
Exactly. Go ahead, Nick.
My thoughts on all of this is Cathy is a terrible person. She's a terrible commissioner. And she doesn't show
Hey, we're never getting any WNBA jobs.
I don't care at this point. I really don't even care at this point. It's crazy because I actually almost got hired by the W like 3-4 years ago, but that's neither here nor there. But just looking at this whole situation, like, Cathy does not care about the W or its players, and she's shown us that throughout the years, even since her beginnings of like becoming a commissioner. Like, when you have several players, especially like not even just like bench players, like you have like star players who have expressed concerns about the league and what's going on, whether it's on the court, off the court, and you just pretty much downplay to act like it's not a big deal. That's a problem to me, because you don't care about the safety of the players. Like Lowe alluded to the whole Brittany Griner situation, where obviously she's coming back from Russia, she gets harassed at the airport. Like, she had no anticipation as far as really like trying to handle that situation. Even recently with the whole Phee interview, like, I think the one thing that kind of ticked me off was the whole officiating thing, saying that only losers complain about officiating. Like, we have seen all season long how bad the officiating was. Hell, we can look at Game 4 between the Aces and the Fever, for instance. Like, the Fever had 34 free throw attempts. The Aces only had like 11. Aaliyah Boston had more free throw attempts than the entire Aces team combined. So if officiating is not an issue, then I don't know what you're watching. Just being fair. But I agree with everything that Phee said. I think I'm glad that Phee took her exit interview as an opportunity to really express her concerns, but not only like speak for herself, but speak for the rest of the W players too. Because I mean, let's be real. I mean, these are conversations that they've had probably not even just this year, probably over the past couple of years now. And I saw people have a problem with it too. And I saw people say like, "Oh, she's promoting Unrivaled," and it's like, okay, but it's like still like Phee is still playing in this league. Like, she's prioritizing herself in this league to be one of the best players in the league. Like, this is a player who is top 2 or 3 in the MVP candidacy. So she's still taking time out of her day or out of her time to really still be one of the best players in the league. So
yep.
I didn't like anything. And also as well, Cathy's statement to me like showed like how much she cares less about the players or the league in general. Like, I don't know who her publicist is, but that statement that she ended up putting out was just flat out ridiculous. And honestly, if you ask me, she could have at least probably waited a day to even say something. The fact that she responded immediately following the Phee interview and then gave out that statement was just flat out ridiculous. But I don't know what the future may hold for Cathy, because I heard some rumors that she may resign after the whole CBA deal and everything. I saw that.
I think she needs to go.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah, she definitely has to go. But I mean, these players. I mean, this is really only the beginning. Like, these players ain't gonna let up anytime soon, especially considering that. I mean, I'm just gonna call it what it is. I'm pretty sure that we're not gonna come to an agreement by October 30th for the new CBA deal. I think that this is gonna happen, or this is gonna be ongoing for a little while now. So this is really only the beginning of what we're seeing so far.
Mm-hmm. No, definitely. And listen, we haven't had Satu exit interview. It's like we're not done. Like, Phee just really opened up a can of worms at this point. Like,
and also real quick, I mean, the fact that even Asia. Go ahead, Wally.
No, go ahead and finish first.
I was just gonna say real quick. I mean, the fact that even Asia after the game last night pretty much like followed up off of what Phee said and pretty much said how much she discussed it. Like, now you got two of the top players in the league that are not on the same side as you, that are concerned with everything that's going on, and that's not a good look. That's not a good look for Cathy.
And those two they have the bread. They got like the resources. Especially so it's Asia. Like the fact those two are even saying something says a lot even more. Those pretty much Asia and Phee is y'all top two in the league right now. You know what I'm saying? Those are your head honchos, and they got money off the court and they're saying stuff. So yeah, it's not looking good at all. And we've been telling y'all for months that a lockout is probably gonna happen.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. At this point, we might not even get it next season.
No, seriously,
because the players are not playing around. Like, no. And people can say, "Oh, they're ruining it." Like they they're just really getting the momentum. Bro, you got to know your worth. Period. Like, I'm never gonna ask anyone to not know their worth. Like, if they lose some money and they lose the season for it, so be it. Like, this is so pivotal to the growth of women's basketball.
And like, even when you look at the situation this year, like, you extend the season to what, 4 more games this year, you extend the regular season, you extend the playoffs. So now this final is gonna be a best of 7. So now you're extending the season even longer, and then you don't want to compensate the players like the money that they deserve.
Correct.
No, and you also changed the first round for obvious reasons as well. Also, you think y'all think she got a PR person? Like,
she has to.
Boy, she put that shit through.
Well, shit, can't the way she can't have a PR person the way she put that shit out so fast.
Yeah, terrible. Terrible statement.
Man, but this is also like, y'all have hit everything, the nail on the head with everything y'all said. This also comes from this is coming from a voice of privilege. Straight up. This is all privilege. Like, when you have the audacity to say the things that you have said, especially about the incoming personnel, your rookies who have had eyes on them for the past 2 to 3 years and have now come over into the league and are continuing to not only bring in revenue, but bring in fans, all of the above of what is needed for this league. And you have the audacity to say that by name. That just goes to show you, yeah, you don't give 2 fucks about the people that are actually making this league happen. Yeah. So you have no empathy, you have no sympathy, you have no respect for the players that really make this thing go. You are just the figurehead of this league. The players run the league.
I said it. The players make the league.
And they don't seem to understand that. And I do get, because some people's argument is it shouldn't be a lockout because everyone isn't able to play in Unrivaled and kind of get their income supplemented. And I get that. Like, I really do get that this is the main source of income for a lot of players. And I'm not trying to compare this to the civil rights movement at all, but when you have to stand on business and show somebody your worth, sometimes you lose something. Like, that is the price of standing on business. I mean, we can take the Montgomery bus boycotts. They did it for over a year. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they literally did not ride transit for over a year. Like, you know how many people probably got fired, had to walk miles to get there. Like, you have to sacrifice stuff sometimes in order to get what you want and what you deserve. And like, if they don't do it now, I fear that the window is closing very shortly. So, I'm all for the lockout. Like, I get some people will be in uncomfortable situations in regards financially. But that's why you have agents to go figure out something for you. But I stand with Phee, and I'm glad that majority of the W has come out and supported her. I did want to say that Caitlyn,
I knew that's where it was going.
like,
I forgot all about that. Yeah.
y'all already know how I feel. Like, I feel like she's already shown who she's been and who she is at her core, right? But the no comment just speaks volumes to me, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Like, the no comment just speaks volumes to me.
We definitely ain't go deep.
But that's why for me is like, that's why in my opinion people shouldn't even consider her like face of the league or whatever, because it's like when you like one of the top players in the league, you got to make a statement to me. Like, you can't just like try to duck that conversation, especially considering that your name was mentioned in this whole situation. Like, you got to address it.
And Jalen said, I can't imagine playing a series of 7 games in the playoffs and only making $250K. The craziest part is when they win a championship, they don't even get paid additional funds.
No.
Oh shit, they don't?
Courtney Williams came out and said it last year. She was like, winning the championship is just off some pride shit. Like, you just can talk your shit like, hey, I won, because they're not getting additional funds.
Really?
Literally playing for the love of the game at that point.
Look, I wanted to unload the clip on. Man, I've unloaded the clip on that girl.
We've done that. We've done that in previous episodes.
I mean, she is who she is. You know, she's a coward. She is who she is.
I didn't go that far, but you know, hey.
She is. I don't like people that don't stand on business. Like, it's one thing not to stand on business for racial stuff, but then it's another thing where this actually affects you. Like, a lot of people that don't have to deal with racism, it doesn't affect them, so they don't care, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and overlook that, even though I don't overlook it because I know where you stand. But this actually affects you. Like, the stuff that Phee was saying actually affects you and your teammates and everybody that you care about that's in the league. And to say no comment is just weak. It's just extremely weak to me.
It's very weak. If
I'm her teammates, I'm looking at her crazy. Like, hey, my dog, what the fuck?
Because even with Asia, right? Asia said I didn't in the beginning, in the pregame. Asia said I didn't hear the quote, but I stand with whatever Phee got going on, right? Then when she heard it, she doubled back and said, "I'm disgusted."
No, she did.
You know what I'm saying? She said, "I'm disgusted." You know, so
I believe her now that she ain't never seen
right.
that.
And so the thing is, like, maybe Caitlyn didn't see it, right? But by now you've seen it because it's everywhere. Even Stephen A's far back hairline ass was talking about it. So it's literally everywhere.
Yeah, CNN was talking about it too. It was crazy.
No, he was. So hey, she definitely said, she told her ass to kiss the ring. Basically, that's what she basically told her ass and get with it
to a predominantly black league. Go figure.
That's even worse. And that's a lot of things. Like, a lot of people, of course, that's another thing. Like, people who aren't black is not gonna see it this way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're gonna always think people are overreacting or anything like that. But
like, that's the shit. That shit that just pisses me off so bad, because it's like, why do people want to go to W games? To watch the product, which means the players are the product. Correct. You have to protect the product. So I don't understand like how you're just not, or you're just acting nonchalant or act like you don't give a fuck about the players or their concerns. It just doesn't make sense to me.
That's because she's getting her money.
She getting her bread, bro.
But she getting the money through the product, the players.
No, that's what I'm saying, and that's why she don't give a fuck, because her pockets, she getting paid regardless of what happens. Regardless of what happens on the court to whatever player, she's still gonna get her money. That's how to me, that's how she's looking at it.
Yep. She don't give a fuck about nothing else but that. She's getting her bread, so it is what it is on that point. But Cathy was talking crazy like her. Oh my god.
Yo, that's crazy.
Anything else on Phee or on comments or anything like that? I
always stand with the players. I'm always pro players. So
always
whenever whenever they express something, especially when it, benefits them in their future. Because let's be real, I mean, these players work hard. These are professional athletes at the end of the day, so they should be compensated and treated just as fair as anybody in any other league, whether it's NFL, NBA, or whatever it is.
Correct.
That is facts. Nothing else. Is that a hand up? It is a hand up. There we go. I couldn't tell what that was until you blew it up, Wiley. Thank you. All right. We're going straight over to recap from last night, game 5. The Indiana Fever versus the Las Vegas Aces winning the overtime. The Aces won 107-98. Once again, shout out to everybody who came through playback last night. That was fun. Nick, what you got on the game last night?
It's weird. Like, it was a great game, but it was a terrible game at the same time. It was a great game because we had high level hoops. We had two teams that didn't want to go home. Give credit to the Fever for finding a way to just play through adversity, which is something that they've been doing all season long. I mean, you talk about losing Kelsey Mitchell in the third quarter with a cramp, and then you talk about Aaliyah Boston, one of the best players, fouling out. The Aces were up like 9-10 points like midway through the fourth quarter. We're looking as we're watching playback, and it's like, all right, cool. Like, they're about to close this game out. Cool. They're about to head to the finals. Then boom, out of nowhere, they make a comeback. They give credit to Odyssey Sims. And Odyssey Sims, I wouldn't say she's like disrespected, but she's definitely overlooked and underappreciated as a player. Like, Odyssey Sims has always been that terrific scorer. I know that she's not a great shooter, but she's really great at attacking the rim, as we saw last night. Terrific playmaker. She's shown her value throughout the years, whether it's back when she was playing with the Sparks with Candace and them getting to the finals, or whether she was playing in, like, I think she played in Minnesota for a couple of years, even with the Sparks a couple of years, or just this recent year before she ended up getting waived. Odyssey Sims has been that, and last night was pretty much a clear example of that. So I give credit to her for really, being able to spark that comeback, really leading the charge for the Fever, even with the two best players out. But you do give credit to the Aces. Even though they did have to go into overtime, I give credit to the way that they played down the stretch. Everybody contributed outside of Asia and Jackie. I mean, Chelsea Gray had knocked down 2 huge 3-pointers, Jewel Lloyd as well, Dana Evans. So you definitely give credit to them, because I mean, that's kind of been the biggest concern with the Aces, is that we already know Asia's gonna bring everything that she has, but what are the rest of the players going to do? What are the rest of the players are going to contribute? So even though throughout most of the game it was pretty bad, honestly, but I do give credit to the way that the Aces were able to close the game down the stretch. But I will say that this is probably a big win for the Aces, also because they had to fight against the Fever and the officiating, because the officiating was just flat out terrible throughout the game. You saw it even from the beginning. I mean, it's really been like this all series and all playoffs, but last night's game in particular, I mean, you just saw how Indiana was just getting to the free throw line, like, possession after possession. And it's like, it sucks when you keep blowing the whistle like that, because it slows down the tempo of the game. Teams don't have their momentum no more. Teams don't have their rhythm. And I'll be real, some of them were fouls, some of them were not fouls, but a lot of them could have been avoided, if you ask me. But I do give credit to the Aces, because they were able to find a way to obviously beat the officiating. But then also as well, like, I will say that, because I was looking at the numbers earlier, they were even lucky to get out of this game, because when I was looking at the rebounding numbers, they got rebounded by Indiana 40-21. I'm like, you had 21 rebounds the entire game.
Dog, remember they had 17 second chance points at one.
Yeah. Indiana had 12 offensive rebounds.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So they were even lucky to even get past that. But I definitely give credit to the Aces for finding a way to get to the finals. But I will say this as well, like they've been barely getting by in these playoffs. They barely got by Seattle. They were like 15 seconds away from getting eliminated before Jackie Young had that putback. Even in this game, like I said, Kelsey Mitchell goes down, Aaliyah Boston goes down. You guys are up 8, 9, 10 points. You guys got to close that game out. Indiana should have not been hanging around. Like, Indiana's closing lineup was Odyssey Sims, Shea Petty, Bree Turner, Natasha Howard, and probably Lexi Hall. That closing lineup against Asia Wilson, Jackie Young, Chelsea Gray, probably Jewel was in the game, and Melissa probably. You got to close that game out respectfully.
Meg got them minutes. Meg
was
got
that?
a lot of Meg.
Oh yeah, Melissa was in foul trouble.
That's true. Yeah. But like, when you're playing against a depleted team like that, respectfully, you gotta close the game out. So give credit to them for finding a way to win, but the way that they've been barely getting past these series, it kind of kind of sparked some concern for me heading into the finals. But at the end of the day, it is to the Aces, so you still got to have some belief in them.
Absolutely. What you got, Lo?
I mean, I agree with everything Nick said. Once Kelsey Mitchell went down, and then AB went out with the being in foul trouble, I thought the Aces were going to end it right then and there. But it just shows what we've been seeing all year in regards to Indiana just being scrappy. No matter who's on the floor, they're literally just going to play hard and be resilient and fight into the final whistle. And I was reading today about Kelsey Mitchell, and it wasn't just a leg cramp. It was rhabdomyolysis, which is like when your muscle tissue breaks down and it gets into the fibers of your muscle, gets into your bloodstream, and it's very dangerous. It can lead to kidney issues. It usually happens like after people have like strokes or like a traumatic event. Actually, some of my patients have it, so that's how I know about it. And so I've never seen an athlete have it though. Like it was just so interesting to me. Like it makes sense on why they were why she was on the ground so long, because you feel like temporary paralysis. Like you feel like you have no feeling or movement in your limbs. So I'm glad they know what it is. I'm glad that she's recovering from it. And because she's an athlete, she'll make a full recovery. But once she went down, like I was irritated because number one, you want to see the best players on the floor in playoff basketball, period.
At all times.
But I just thought that the Aces would take over, and they didn't. And that's a little concerning to me. I mean, at the end of the day, you just want to win the game, get out of there, win the game in advance. That's what it's about at this time of the year, win in advance. But like Nick said, Odyssey Sims, man, 27 points on 50% shooting. Like they had no answer for her. They have no answer for guards that are quick.
Answer.
Somebody's mic is like rubbing against something.
It might be me. Hey, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna leave and come back in again.
All right, bet.
But yeah, they had literally no answer for her. I mean, even with Kelsey Mitchell, she was going off before she got injured as well.
Yeah.
Also, like Nick said, the first half of the game pissed me off because the pace was slow. It was ugly and sloppy. The refs took control of the game. Like we came to watch them play or referee. But outside of that, I think what the Aces did well. They had big performances from Jackie and Asia. They were able to consistently score throughout the game, and they got big shots from people like Chelsea, a big three, and then Jewel hit a big three as well. Like I was on her ass most of the game. She was able to hit a big
Rightfully
three.
so.
I think that she has to do more. She has to do more in the Phoenix series, or it's going to get ugly. Now I will say Jewel did good at rebounding at the end of the game. They really needed those second chance points that she got them at the end of the game. The bench produced. They scored 18 points. And they were able to capitalize off of turnovers. The Aces scored 33 points off of the 19 turnovers that the Fever had. So, yeah, I think that, you survive in advance. They got to get ready for Phoenix. And I think it's going to be a very intense finals.
It is. Jewel played damn near 32 minutes. She had 8 points. She went 2 for 7, 2 for 4 from 3. So, I mean, they going to need more than that.
Yeah,
for sure. To be Phoenix.
Jesus, man.
So what now?
I was saying, oh Jesus, I was just reacting to.
Oh yeah, it's like that's when you look at it. Like she did have good moments in the overtime. Like she had 2 clutch free throws that they needed. Like Lo said, in the rebounds as well. So, but it's just you need more.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie, that rebounding was nasty last night.
It was.
It made my.
It wasn't even watching. Low key,
right?
I saw Asia even ball watching a lot too. I mean, I get it. I don't never want to throw nothing on her because she does so much.
Yeah.
But then it's like when you start seeing her doing things she don't do, that lets me know she's just tired.
Yeah.
When you're not rotating, when she didn't rotate on one play, but it was a shot clock. But it was like, I don't know if she knew.
Oh yeah, I remember the one you talking about.
I don't know if she knew it was gonna be a shot clock violation but she did not rotate whatsoever. Like she was not moving. She was stuck in the mud. But it's like, you don't want her to be that tired. You know what I'm saying? Late in games.
They don't got no choice.
No choice. What'd she do? She played 40 minutes, 35 points, 8. So it's just 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 steals. Jesus Christ. Like she was doing all type of stuff. She made some errors, but sometimes that happens when you feel like you got to do so much. When I know Jackie was helping out, and then you got Chelsea go out.
And that's what I wanted to also just touch on Chelsea. Like her her ankle hit the earth, and she was still able to come out there and hoop. Like, that's commendable. Like,
yes,
and hit some big buckets, made some nice passes, 17 points. Like, yeah, Chelsea did her thing. They need that. They need the guards to step up. If the guards do not step up, they are not winning the finals. The guards have to be consistent and step up. Period.
I was going to say the ball has to stop sticking too, because Jackie was we kept mentioning it during the playback that she was dribbling the ball out there. Like, swing the ball, get it back.
I was saying, like, you have
as much as she was dribbling, she still had like 10 assists.
She did. That's
great
turnovers, which is crazy. None. 32 points, 10 assists, no turnovers.
Oh wow, that's a hell of a game.
I think that's the first person in playoff history to do that. I think that they were saying it today. I saw, but
yeah, that's crazy.
Look, the fact that she had 0 turnovers, the way she was dribbling and shit yesterday, I just knew she had at least one.
Right,
but she didn't. But one thing before we move on to the other series.
Hang on real quick, Jay. I wanted to address something real quick, because I know that she was nice. You was nice about Asia earlier, but I can't let her get away with some shit, because she had me fucked up on a few of those possessions, just being real. Took a lot of bad shots, forcing the issue, going up against the Boston, not rotating on defense. Even at one of the last plays in regulation where she was trying to go for that steal, I'm like,
oh my god,
doing, dog?
Oh my goodness. And she know she shouldn't be doing that shit. Just stay in front of her.
Exactly. Look, I love A, but look, I gotta call it what it is. Like, you got to be able to praise and call out when they did something dumb. You got to be able to do that. We done it to all the greats. So, but one thing, I like Melissa, the referees are already bad. You just got to find ways not to be fouling, because they need you next series. If you in foul trouble in half the games, y'all gonna go home early, real quick, if you in foul trouble a lot. So they need her back, because she only had 5 points. She played 25 minutes, but she had 5 fouls. She's been averaging about like 4 or 5 fouls.
Yeah, so you got to get that under control. And the refs are already bad, and they know you foul. The refs know who be fouling and shit. So, but keep that under control. But on to Phoenix and Minnesota series. We all know Phee got hurt, and Phoenix got them up out of here. Was it in four games? And they won 86-81. That was on Sunday. Man, Phoenix shocked everybody. I know in our preview and seeing everybody else season previews, not too many people even had Phoenix back in the playoffs.
I did not,
let alone being in the finals. Let alone that. So, and they've been pretty decent all year. They was in that, in that 2 to 4 range all season. So we was on Phoenix head after that first game, especially side 2, after they lost that first game to New York at home. And ever since then, they haven't lost. They haven't lost a game since then. So
now they lost game 1 against Minnesota.
That's what I'm saying. Ever since that first game.
Okay, my bad. I thought you were talking about the New York.
I'm sorry. They did lose that first game. They only lost once since that, but they've been rolling since that game against New York. They've been rolling. So, off to you, Lo. What you got about that series and Phoenix going forward?
Yeah, first of all, I just wanted to shout out the Phoenix administrators, because y'all might as well just fly me out. Like, y'all using my content, like. Yeah, might as well hit my DM. But
might as well.
outside of a handful of fans, the players in the front office, no one had this team making the finals this season. Like, let's just keep it a buck, right? Like, no one had this, because for multiple reasons. It is not even on no disrespectful type of time. It's just that it was a brand new team. Like, only 2 people returned from last season, and that's Kai and Mac. Outside of that, everyone else was fairly new, and you have a second-year head coach. And then you're depending heavily on a lot of rookies that were undrafted. You also had to deal with a lot of injuries throughout the season. And yes, a lot of teams had to deal with injuries, but their big 3, at least one of them sat out multiple games this season and were sidelined. So I think that Phoenix has done a hell of a job. Like, I did not have them beating Minnesota. And for the path for them to get there to be so difficult. Like, for them to have to go through the defending champions and then have to go through the number 1 team that, Minnesota's been number 1 basically all year. So to have to go through them as well and upset both, like, I mean, you can't do anything but praise them for just how they've been playing. especially when the Lynx came out and had in that third quarter, they had a 30-point quarter and they led by as many as 13 points leading into the fourth. I thought it was over. Like, I literally thought it was over.
Me too.
And again, the Mercury, once again, they showed their resilience and their composure under pressure and just was more aggressive on the defensive end and was able to make Minnesota take a lot more, tougher shots. And I also just wanted, before I pass to Nick, I just also wanted to shout out to Wnba because I was definitely talking my shit on Twitter, child. I tweeted, and it's still true. I stand by what I tweet. It's still true. Prior to this last Minnesota game where they eliminated them, Wnba has underperformed, in my opinion. And that's not a knock on her overall career because I think she's one of the best players to play in the WNBA. Like, when you look at her resume, she's one of the best, especially starting off, on the bench for those championship Phoenix teams. But a spade is a spade. She hasn't shot the ball well. Before that game, she was 2 for 16 from deep. So, me calling her out saying she underperformed was the truth. And then as soon as I tweeted that, all of a sudden, like, sis just took off. Like, she ended up with she was like 3 for 4 from long distance, and she just she had an overall great game. So I think she ended the game with like 13 points and 6 boards, something like that. But in order for them to truly compete against the Aces, they'll need balanced scoring and more spacing. They'll need the 3 to fall because we know they get up a lot of threes. They'll have to control the pace and the just like overall transition. And I think they have to try to generate some turnovers and just execute a little bit better on the defensive end, because I think they were ranked like 5th overall in defensive rating. So they're a pretty decent, defensive team. So if they can, call out the switches and really be aggressive with Vegas has a difficult time when the guards are being pressured. And so if they're able to do that, anything goes. What you got, Nick?
Yeah, I got to give credit to the Mercury. I definitely didn't see this coming. I didn't have them making the playoffs, so it's actually incredible for me to see them not only like get to the playoffs, but actually get to the finals, which is just crazy to me. But like, I'll just talk about how much Phoenix has just been able to overcome in these playoffs. Like, for instance, like you lose game 1 against New York in the overtime game. What do? You go on the road the next game and dominate them, beat them by damn near 30, and then find a way to close the series. You look in this series. They had a fourth quarter collapse in game 1 against Minnesota. I mean, that game was pretty much close for the most part. And then Minnesota ran away with the win. And then boom, even in game 2, they're down 20 in like the third quarter. And what do? They bring them down. Like slowly spark that comeback. And even the momentum even carried over to even in game 4. Like, they were down like 12, 13-1 in that matchup early. And then they were even still down double digits even throughout the game, still find a way to come back and win that one. So Phoenix has been so good at just, finding a way to just stay together and still find a ways to overcome whatever it is that they're facing, whether it's a deficit, whether it's like a bad player, a bad possession, or whatever it is. They just always find a way to adjust, which is definitely give credit to Coach Nate Tibbetts, who has done an exceptional job coaching, but then also to the players as well. Like, AT's been the MVP, been the engine of this team, but I have to give credit to the other players. Like Satu Sabali, after that poor performance in game 1, definitely stepped it up, if you ask me. I look at a player like Sammy Whitcomb as well, who has been shooting the lights up, but not only shooting the lights up, but also playmaking at a high level as well. Like, I think this is probably the first time I've ever talked about or even seen Sammy Whitcomb being a playmaker, which is just crazy to me. Monica Cole-McConney, young rookie stepping in, making big plays, throughout the game. Wnba, I know that, we talk about how Dewana struggles shooting the ball, but one thing I will say is throughout the series, I have loved her defense, whether it's playing the passing lanes, creating turnovers, being a great weak side help defender, they just doing whatever she can like to possibly make an impact in this game. So I'll give her a lot of credit. So for Phoenix to be in this position right now, being in the finals, it's not a fluke whatsoever. Like, they worked hard to get in this position, and you got to think they beat 2 teams that was in the finals last year to get here. Like,
and it was pretty much healthy. I mean, I know what happened to Stewie in the series, but hey, they were still out there hooping. She was still out there hooping. Minnesota. Phee got hurt in that game. Was pretty much.
I'm about to say, I mean, they were pretty much already about to win that game.
Yeah, like when that shit happened, when she got that steal, if Phee don't get hurt, man, she's still scoring that basket. That, you know what I'm saying? So it's still like, I don't think they earned this trip to the finals, man.
Yeah.
I
They
don't think
definitely did.
they earned it, and I don't think this shit gonna be easy. I mean, we can honestly just go into finals preview at this point. With Phoenix and Vegas, they actually start Friday. It's gonna be 8 p.m. Eastern for everybody who don't know the time. So that's good. And then 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock on Sunday.
I'm gonna be at Game 5.
You're gonna be at Game 5?
I bought my tickets last night.
I was gonna definitely ask you about it. Did you switch whatever? Because
I did switch, and I had to pay about $250 more. So count your days, Minnesota, because I initially got a ticket for like $200.
Yeah, count your days, Minnesota, for sure. Anybody who's living in that Phoenix, Vegas area, if y'all want to go to all the games, you kind of can. Like the drive ain't even that bad, honestly.
Not bad at all. Yeah,
it's not that bad. So it's kind of dope for this going on. But we got a lot of star power. We got AT, we got Kai, we got Satu, we got Asia, Jackie, Chelsea. Man, it's who else I'm missing? But we got so much in this series. Where do we start? I'm gonna start with coaching. Who has the upper hand when it comes to coaching?
Becky.
Yeah, I say you got to give it to Becky.
You got to give it to Becky.
She's been here before. She has experience, and I think that's gonna. The thing is, Becky has to get out of her own way. She has to not be stubborn and play the bench. So that's gonna be Becky's gonna really be like. I'm not concerned about Nate's coaching against her. I'm concerned about her overthinking it and not just being the coach that we know that she can be. But it's not a competition. Becky so far, even though she hasn't been coaching the WNBA that long, she's already one of the top coaches of all time, and she hasn't even been in WNBA that long. Look at her resume.
No, it's definitely
what 4 seasons now, something like that.
Is it 4?
Yeah, she started in 22, so yeah.
Damn.
And granted, I know this is Bill's team, y'all. I get it. I know I was there. I get it. He built it, right? But it still takes a special coach to get all of this talent to buy in
and keep
know their roles and execute. So it's difficult to coach a bad team like with not great players, but it's also very difficult to coach a team with 4 Olympians on there as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I forgot Jewel. I forgot about Jewel, but also real
3.5 Olympians.
There you go. It don't always matter, but the Aces won the season series 3-1.
Right.
But that shit happen. Different things happen. You play at certain times of the season. You coming off back-to-back, so people ain't playing shit like that. But it is something to note. But she has been forgettable, Jay. She has been forgettable. That's why I forgot about her ass.
I think this is a take. I think Jewel gonna have one of those like y'all remember who the fuck I am type of games. I'm manifesting.
I hope so.
I
hope you're right about that.
Shit, I'm tired of seeing this shit, man. I'm gonna lie.
Jewel forgot about. Oh my gosh, y'all.
What?
Look, I ain't reading these comments out loud because y'all not about to have her mama on my head. I already got Phoenix on my head. I don't want her mama.
No, we ain't. Yeah, we ain't going.
I'm good. I'm sick of fighting.
Shit. What? I forgot about next. We can only pray. Okay. I saw a question in here. Somebody said, "Does Nalissa get the Satu assignment?"
I don't think so.
I don't think Nalissa can stay with Satu.
Nah, I think Nalissa will probably either guard AT or Natasha Mack. Probably more so Natasha Mack.
I would go Mack. Yeah, because I think A is going to be guarding AT.
Yeah,
that's how it was. That's how it was the last matchup.
Yeah, you gotta have that.
No, you do. For sure. Where else we go? We're not going to talk about the stars. I feel like the heavy hitters can kind of like almost cancel each other out. The supporting cast, who gonna step up?
I feel like that's really what the series is going to come down to.
Yeah.
Cast. I mean, obviously, we already know that we already know that the stars are going to show up, but it's like who's going to be more consistent throughout these final series. Honestly, and I mean, I think right now, if you ask me, who's been more consistent as far as supporting cast these playoffs has been Phoenix. Like Phoenix's supporting cast has been stepping up consistently, is part of the reason why they are even in the finals right now. And I mean, I'm not taking nothing away from Vegas because I love what Dana Evans has been doing. Alyssa Smith has been incredible as well, but there's been some hit or misses when it comes to the Aces supporting cast, respectfully. So I feel like when it comes down to this series, it's definitely gonna have to be like the role players to step up.
Does
But also,
Cheyenne
I
get
think
minutes?
I
My
think
fault.
I think a decent point to also kind of bring up is that the Aces have more finals experience in general. And we're not even talking about the 3 players that they brought back from the last
Nah,
championship. It's
Jewel's a
more than that.
2-time champ.
But we're talking about, Dana. Dana has one as well. Jewel has one as well. So even your bench players have some finals experience. And you have to remember that Phoenix also relies heavily on rookies. They've never been here before. So they may get cold feet. Like that could be a thing. Like they
Yeah,
may
for
get,
sure.
nervous, at least in the first game,
At
by third,
least.
fourth, whatever game, maybe an elimination game too. But like we got to take that into account as well, that I think experience in those moments definitely favor the Aces. But for me, the X factors for Phoenix, I think Sammy Wickham got to hit shots. When she hits shots, they're a whole different team.
Yes.
And I think if they can get some good minutes from DB, that'll be a problem for the Aces. And on the Aces side, I think that Jewel has to step up. I would say Jewel and Dana really have to step up. Dana's been playing well the whole playoff series, but they need her getting 2 feet in the paint and dishing it out. They need her defense on the guards. And I would also say like Chelsea has to score the basketball. It can't just be assists. Like she has to score as well.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm so annoyed at the fact that we're concerned about Jewel Lloyd's play. Like
Agreed.
she's gonna have
Yes.
to step up, dog. You are a 2-time champ. Like the fact that you've been this inconsistent and we're questioning whether you're gonna show
Questioning
up
you.
and score or not is flat out insane to me. She has to
Agreed.
step up in this series.
Agreed.
No, I can tell how serious Nick is about this shit, but
Look, he
he's
done
not
leaned in.
lying. We should,
Right.
yeah, we should not be sitting here talking about if Jewel gonna step up. Like I know she did it in the overtime last night, but if there was no overtime, we wouldn't even be talking about that.
Nope.
And then like just cough up that lead. So it's like they need you before that. And 8 points in 32 minutes is not gonna cut it.
But here's the thing, though, like the Aces decided to trade for her because they knew that she could be a quality piece to win a championship. She won it twice in Seattle. So they didn't just get you for nothing, man.
No.
Listen, so if Jewel comes out and has like a hell of a finals series, I'm okay with forgetting about the beginning of the season. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm okay with not completely forgetting about it. But like if she shows up when the lights are the brightest, whatever you did in the regular season, I'm cool with it. Because if we keeping it a buck, that's the same thing that Chelsea did. She wasn't good when she went on that historic run. She wasn't that great during the regular season. She wasn't as stinky as Jewel has been, but she wasn't, she wasn't that great, and she turned it all the way up when it counted the most. So we'll see. Like we'll see if Jewel can remind people who she was, or if this is truly the new Jewel Lloyd.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say this too, like Jewel Lloyd's production could possibly make or break the Aces this series.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
For sure. And she gonna get open shots. Plenty of them.
Yes.
Plenty of them. Does Cheyenne get minutes this series?
She should.
She should.
Because last night was weird. They needed rebounding. She didn't get no tick. Like
she should, just simply because of size, and Phoenix is actually undersized. They don't play Kalani Brown. Have no clue why.
They don't.
They don't play her. She didn't play. She didn't play in game 4 either.
She never plays. Like
she
did. I can't even remember the last time she played. Respectfully,
she got like garbage minutes one of the games, but like she don't play. Like I don't know why they don't use her, but like so the Aces have to take advantage and point to the paint. They have to take advantage of using their size. So why not throw Cheyenne out there? I mean, put her in there for 2-3 minute spurts. Give Asia a like.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even say 3 minutes, bro. Put her in there for a 2-minute spurt. Boom, come sit down. Like you just need her body out there.
No, definitely. And I heard Nate don't trust Kalani.
I mean, clearly.
Well, I mean, that's the thing, because I mean, she's not as mobile as a big. I must say. I mean, she does have size that she could rebound, but but it's kind of hard.
They're low. They were low all year in regards to rebounding the ball.
That is true, yeah. But so also, why not put her in? Yeah, but even like offensively, like how can you really use Kalani? I mean, unless you're like trying to get second chance possessions or whatever, like you can't really run pick and roll with her. She can't really space the floor. And look, I'm not trying to discredit her as a player, but it's kind of hard to really put her on the floor when she's kind of limited.
She's like an old school big. Yeah. And if you don't have like that, you gotta have like a special personnel around her when she's on the court. Because she's not stretching the floor. She ain't doing none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think she can move with Camilla. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh no.
and that's
Hell
another
no.
thing. Like,
Camilla.
I knew he didn't trust her when she wasn't even out there that much against Camilla. When I see that, I'm like, if you ain't put it out there for that, I don't know when you're gonna put it on the court. So
Right.
yeah, I don't
But it's
think
crazy
she's
because like she was really good in Dallas last year and the year before that playing behind Big T.
But I think also the pace that they play with is probably too much for her.
she
to be up
can't
and down
deal
the
with
court.
that. Yeah, she can't deal with that. So, but yeah, I think Cheyenne should definitely get minutes. This is a good series for her to get her minutes. And like you said, give Ages a breather.
I mean, I don't think it'll be a lot of minutes just
No.
simply because Phoenix plays with so much pace and Cheyenne gonna be gassed out there too. So
yeah,
Right.
if you could play her like 2 minutes, get her up out of there.
get some use your files up. Let her use her files up and shit.
But honestly,
you
I mean, I know that we're
That's
talking
fine.
about the rebounding with Cheyenne, but she could possibly make a couple shots too if they put her in
get
the
some
best
put,
position.
get some
absolutely,
putbacks.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For
Like
sure.
so you never know. But they're gonna need everybody because Phoenix is not gonna just lay down. They've been through it. I mean, honestly, both teams been tested. Phoenix basically went through the better teams than Vegas had to, but they both been tested, so it's gonna be fun to see how Camilla run. Yeah, she does. It's gonna be fun to see. Man, who y'all picking?
Oh geez.
I want y'all picks, your games, and your MVP.
I'll say Aces and 6.
Okay. Who your MVP?
Asia.
Okay. Chat, give me y'all's. I'll give you mine while you thinking.
Yeah, go ahead.
So before the season, I had Aces versus Lynx. Aces winning in 6. So I'm just gonna stick with the Aces winning in 6 and Asia winning MVP. You know what? No, I'm gonna stick with Asia. Jackie could go off and win that shit, but I'm gonna stick with Asia.
No, we need A to win it.
We need Asia to win that shit. We need Asia to win
we trying to
MVP for agenda purposes.
I was saying we're trying to finish the season up strong.
Yeah. I'm with I was gonna say Jackie, but I gotta stick with Asia for agenda purposes for sure. Go ahead, Lo.
Satu Finals MVP. That's interesting.
I'm going Aces and 7.
Ooh, okay.
Honestly, with the way they've been playing, it could go 7.
It could.
Yeah, I'm going Aces and 7. MVP. I mean, the obvious answer is Asia, but I want to just say something different.
Chelsea. That was funny.
Yeah.
What's new?
Going.
I was gonna say Jackie, but too many people say Jackie.
Yeah.
Honestly, Chelsea could win it again.
She could. I'm seeing Aces in 6. I'm seeing what up, kid? Aces in 5. So
a lot of people saying Aces in 6.
Aces in 7. Mercury in 6. Mercury in 6. Satu for Finals MVP.
Yeah, Satu for Finals. Hey, I would be mad at that.
I wouldn't. Hey, if Satu wins Finals MVP, man, I just got to put my foot in my mouth because I've been talking crazy about her all season, dog.
Man,
Game one will decide that. She got to come out right. Game 1.
Ever since that stinker, she been all right though.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like now that they have this break, like if she come out firing, hey.
No, for sure. Also, I wouldn't be surprised Jackie win, but me and Nick we all want Asia to win for agenda shit so I can just talk crazy. Wally, who you got? And
7 and Asia as the MVP. Like, what are we doing here? I'm not trying to be cute about this.
Respect to the Mercury, dog.
I was gonna say I think it's gonna be very close. Like I think it's gonna be closer than people think.
Yeah, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close, for sure. I could definitely see that shit going 7. Like I said, I had Aces winning at the beginning of the year. That's crazy, but I'm gonna stick with that. And I wouldn't be shocked if Phoenix win, but Asia, pull that shit off so I can talk crazy.
So I have a question for y'all.
Yeah.
I have a question for y'all. So AT has been to 2 finals and 4 semifinals. So this would be her 3rd finals getting there. And I think it's impressive because it's showing that she can lead a team to the finish line, right? But she's just been at the finish line and has not been able to cross. So, do you think it's more impressive that she can get her teams there, or if she doesn't win this year, is it like AT now who y'all really think she is?
Well, do we really count those first two? Because I know a lot of people say John Quell was the best player on those first two finals.
I mean, John Quell was, but I
Yeah.
feel like they wouldn't have got there without AT.
No, I agree with that.
Mhm.
I mean, it is impressive. I mean, especially when you look at how Alyssa Thomas can impact the game from her own perspective. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely give her a lot of credit. 'Cause I think she's a really great leader, and she's shown that on and off the floor. But if she does, like, if they are to lose this series, and I don't know, man. Like,
I'm not gonna hold that against AT.
Okay.
But also, I mean,
Because-
it is impressive. I mean, because she was able to do it in her first year here in Phoenix.
Yeah, it is impressive. I don't think I'm gonna hold it against her because, like we were talking about her last week, I just don't think she's really good and she's an MVP talk, but I just don't know if she's tier 1. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think she's tier 1.
I
mean, well, obviously, like, Asia's on a field by herself.
Yeah, like when I'm not trying. I'm trying to find the words because I don't want to be disrespectful. What I'm trying to say is like if with her doing it with her type of game, I'm just not gonna hold it against her because it's like you can kind of like neutralize her a little bit if you want to, if that makes sense.
You can, but you can't. Like, you know what she's going to do, and like you literally know what she's going to do. And you still can't stop it because I went back and looked at her stats during the during the series when they played the Aces or whatever, and she had in 2 of 4 of the games she had a double-double, and then in 4 out of 4 of the games she was close to having a triple-double. So she didn't get stopped. You know what I'm saying? They were just able to like neutralize everyone else around her, but she still had her normal, she still had her normal numbers. Right. I don't know, be interested, and I think, to be honest, I think the Aces will win, but I wouldn't be shocked if Phoenix surprised them solely because
I agree.
Championships take a little bit of luck. And right now they are clicking on all cylinders. Like, they're just playing really good basketball. If they get off to a slow start like they did against Minnesota and New York in some of those games, that'll be an issue. But like, luck is on their side right now. Like, they're finally healthy at the same time. Like, they're just clicking on all cylinders. So I wouldn't be like super shocked if they were able to pull it out.
But I said all that to say I wouldn't hold it against her. Honestly, I wouldn't hold that shit against her. To
Chelsea,
be honest,
the bell out queen. If Kai is on, it's gonna be hard to stop him. Now I agree with that.
I do agree with that.
Kai has not been playing great, so she
has not.
Because of the law of averages. One of these games, Kai is going to go off and not miss because it's just the law of averages. So I agree. We haven't really seen them all three play well together.
No. We haven't. We have not.
Honestly,
I said somebody said Kai versus Jackie battle was going to be special.
Yeah,
that could be fun. Kai is the X factor. Hey,
that's what I really want to know is like all these like matchups though, because who is guard Satu? Is it going to be Chelsea? Probably Chelsea. I don't know
either, man. I can't. Now I really can't wait for this. I really can't.
Chelsea was on Satu last time.
Yeah, and on top of that, Chelsea's shown success guarding bigger players. So
it's gonna be fun. I really can't. I really can't wait for this. I really cannot.
Kirsten Bell, dog.
Huh?
God bless Kirsten Bell, dog.
She
gonna play her 5 minutes and get out.
Dog, hold on. Before we move on from this shit, let me where did it go? Last night, bro. KB played 6 minutes, didn't shoot a ball, didn't get an assist, didn't get a rebound, didn't get a foul, or steal, nothing. That shit is zero.
she had the early assignment of Kelsey Mitchell in that game. Why, Becky? Why?
Hey, Becky, wow for even doing that.
That shit is crazy. Oh my God. All right. Man, I can't wait for this series. Y'all remember the series start Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern. I think it's gonna be ESPN2 on Friday. I believe it is.
That's insane, bro. Come on, this is the finals.
I think you know how that is. College football probably gonna be on Friday. They're gonna probably be on ESPN. You know how that shit go. But hey,
listen. Also, if y'all at Game 5, holla at me. Find me.
Yeah, holla.
Unless you're a weirdo, be weird. Don't holla at me.
Yeah, don't be weird. Don't be weird. All right, y'all know what time it is. For all shout out to y'all, man. It's 470 of y'all up in here right now, kicking it with us on this Wednesday evening.
Jay,
out to y'all.
explain the next segment because maybe everybody don't know what it is.
Oh, so I'm about to the next segment we're going into, y'all. For everybody who's new, I'm seeing new faces. I mean, not new faces, but new names in the chat. It's called the best. I forget.
I got it from here.
Damn
Damn
picture.
Hey, Wiley said, "I got it."
Go ahead, Wally. Get it started, my dog.
All right, y'all. Yes, like Jay said, for the new people that have pulled up, we appreciate y'all pulling up and rocking with us. We are going into the best damn fit check. This is a segment that started in our group chat, has come to life, and has now become everybody's favorite segment. So we appreciate y'all, and we about to go ahead and kick this thing off.
Period.
Yo, I am tired. Just so you know, that is a fact.
You tell it, but you know what? Let's ride.
I'm not gonna do that. Let's get it started, Wiley.
What in the hell is this, bro? Come on, man.
Come on, man.
As soon as I saw this, I was like, "Yep,
0.
this is where we starting off the
0.
rip.
-0 at that. That's not even a real number.
That's
It's
looking like a
weird.
straight hippie outfit.
I'm
She
trying to
stank.
figure out.
You know she using natural deodorant and toothpaste.
This
I'm
is the
crying.
natural. This is the natural user's deodorant outfit
Yes.
right here.
Look at the shoes, everything. This is a natural for sure.
Jesus.
And then the pose is like she about to salute somebody from the military.
Yeah, like she looking.
Boy, look at her feet. Look at her ankles, yo. Shit's
Look at the shoes.
Yeah.
What are those?
This is awful.
All right, I had to get that one out. Of course,
Jackie. Typical Jackie. I'm gonna give it an
Typical
8.
Jackie.
Yeah, that's normal.
Jackie.
I like that's a typical Jackie outfit. Not mad at it at all.
Yeah,
Them
I give
legs
it
are
an 8.
unwashed. You definitely talking about Lexi Steele.
La Cienega Boulevard at his feet.
Hey, Amanda's crazy.
Wild.
I'm gonna give it an 8 though, Jackie. Typical Jackie.
Yeah, I like it.
I
It's
like
an
it.
eight.
Yeah, I give it 8 too.
Yep.
Everything's pretty good. The accessories, the sneakers, all that. The hair, everything.
Jackie don't be having too much
Felicia,
like that
I'm
shit.
crying.
Wow. All right, y'all.
Yeah, wow.
Y'all mean, bro.
Y'all mean as hell.
Daddy long legs.
Oh shit.
Damn, Wiley.
Damn, Wally.
I was trying to fix my screen. My bad.
I'll give it a 7.
It's like that's like a tennis outfit, right?
Kind of.
It's kind of like what that's given. I'm not a fan of it. And then the little
I'm not mad at
necklace, it looked like just like a black hole in the middle of her neck right there in the middle. Not, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I give it a 6.
I give
I'm
it
not
a
a fan of
7.
this
I'll give it
outfit.
a 7. I don't hate the fit, but I don't know how it really fits DB.
Hey, she.
Sometimes you gotta
pulled out
tell your stylist no.
I'll give a 7.
She might be the stylist.
She
Might
might
be.
is.
You might be right.
Who that, Kelsey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give her.
I don't think I've
I
ever
love the
seen her in
shirt.
a fit before, have I?
What's up with the beanie though, man? Come
Why
on,
is she
it's
wearing
hot as
that
hell.
hat?
It's
I don't
hot
know,
as
but-
hell.
I'm gonna give her 8 just for the shirt.
The shirt.
Yeah.
The
fire.
shirt fire,
Shout out to
but
Andre
fire.
3000.
let me get a 6.
I'll give her a 6 too.
I'll
The
go
hat is
7.
throwing me off.
Is she trying to wear a red hat like 3
Probably.
stacks is wearing in her head?
Why is it a beanie though, man? Like,
It could have been like a little robe beanie like he got on, because it sure ain't that.
You're right.
9 for the heart of the game. She she did. Like she said in her message, she literally played till the wheels fell off.
Literally.
yeah. No joke.
She definitely did.
Hey.
Somebody said white boyfriend starter pack is crazy.
Wow.
And
Hey, it did look like that though. That's definitely what that fit was that she had.
Amanda, where your glasses at, sis? Talk about, let me put you on the TV. So
I wear beanies in Texas heat. Why?
y'all crazy.
I just didn't know why.
I know them locks be sweating and stinking. Come on now.
There's no
Man.
way.
You can't have a beanie. I
That's why
know
y'all
they be
shit
sweating.
be getting fuzzy and shit.
Oh yeah. Also, Nick, I was well ahead of you, big dog, with this one.
Where are you?
Well-
I sent it to you on what, Saturday?
Dog,
God.
it was already in the camera roll when you texted me. Nick texted me, and
I had that shit lined up for you.
it was like, as soon as she popped up, I was like, "Oh, this for Nick right here."
Hey, good looking, brother. 10 out of 10.
Ain't getting no piece.
No minutes either.
Ain't gonna get no breaks. She ain't gonna get no fit.
But hey, we gonna get these fits off though.
We gonna get these fits off. Ain't gonna get no kick today. Hoodie and beanie.
You wash your hair every time you wear a beanie?
Jesus
and not how that heat. Hoodie.
I don't know how the hell. Man, I mean, if you working inside, I guess I wear hoodies inside when the AC blasting, but I ain't going outside though.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, see, yeah, it's a band. There we go. Then that was 5.
That was 5, baby.
Damn,
look, he sounded like the chat.
Right, I'm like, damn, what you doing, Wiley? Damn,
up, man. Hey,
no, final his hidden. She leaving.
We had a long night, y'all. We got to get these in to get out.
Yeah, we do gotta get about here, man. I'm tired. I'm fumbling over words. I can't remember segments and shit.
Barely open.
Nah, I be in the park. Skating. Like
you roller skate?
Like roller skate?
Or
Like
skating.
going down to the rink type roller skating?
Hold up, you out there, Tony Hawk?
Let me find out shall I hear.
Amanda said I always
been
hate
a long time, but I know you just be out there just freelancing out there.
Just roll bound shit.
Okay.
Rollerblade.
Hey, now wild shit.
Hey, rollerblading. That's a good workout though.
I ain't gonna lie.
Man,
I ain't rollerblade since high school.
I haven't skated in like 2 years.
I ain't know people still rollerblade. That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. That is what's up, man. Any final thoughts? Oh, real quick. Man, I was talking about Unrivaled tonight, but this other stuff was more important. So we'll talk about the rosters and new players soon because it don't start till January. So they got other shit announcing tomorrow. So we'll have that for y'all. But they got a bunch of new players. Real quick, they should just drop that line of the 30 best players.
Correct.
I'm just gonna nothing against the women that's coming.
Drop the best part.
But just drop the best part.
And that's fine, right?
Right, yeah.
Yes, these are not the top 30 or 30, whatever it is not that. But shout out to everybody over at Unrivaled. But man, great show. Sorry, we was fumbling over me. I was forgetting segments and shit. Like I don't do this shit every week. But like always, look, the QR code is in the top corner below. So y'all see that. Hit that.
Support.
Yeah, hit that. And then it might be the other way for them. I don't know how you point.
I'll just do it this way too.
There you go. There you go. Hey, subscribe to the YouTube, man. It helps us out. Like, share, subscribe, comment, do all those good things. We see everything. We reply to all that. I'm gonna fix all the @ names for all the social media for the show so everything be the same way. So because it's a pet peeve of mine when I'm a fan of stuff and this be one thing, then this be one thing, then that be one thing. Yeah. I hate that shit. So I'm gonna make sure everything be good across the board for Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. So, but we love y'all. Yes. I've been yes, that is definitely for sure. Finally on the Wnba because y'all know y'all need that. Thumbs up to J. Appreciate
Amanda, the QR code is just like it'll just show you all the stuff we got going on, right? Like the
it's YouTube. So pretty much it's quick.
It's gonna take it to the YouTube page.
Yeah, straight to the YouTube page. Then there's gonna be more. We're gonna do all that. So we love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all coming through.
We're gonna be on playback at some point for one of these finals games.
Yeah, we are. We are for sure. Man, we love y'all, man. All 500 of y'all, man. That's big love.
That's love, man.
That is love, 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 love. Like I say always, that's a small venue.
Yep.
You go anywhere with 500 people, your ass is ready to go. If it's a lot of people in there, you're not trying to be in there. It's just hey, some places the capacity be 250 people in certain places, in certain stores or little venues. So, hey, man, we appreciate that love, man. So, till next week, man. We up out of here, man. While I play that music so we get some sleep. Please. We love y'all. They gave me my theme music. Of course.